All right, we're back here with our second session of Senior Spotlight. And tonight we've got Cami Smith joining us. So we're going to learn a little bit about Cami Smith tonight. So let's start with Cami. Just tell us, what position do you play on the field?
I play outside mid. Yeah.
Outside mid?
I run a lot, yeah.
Explain to the family kind of that outside mid position, kind of what are the goals, what is kind of the key things for that position that you need to do aside from just running all over the field?
I have to move a lot and pass a lot, so yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that a position you've always played or something that you started playing more in high school or what?
I've always played there.
You've always played there? Okay.
So most comfortable there, or would you prefer to see someplace else on the field? Yeah.
All right.
Good. So kind of tell us about your soccer experience and kind of when were you first introduced to the sport and just kind of your pathway to where you are today.
I've always been playing there. My dad introduced me to the sport, so I've been playing since I was 3.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been
I know that your dad's coached you a number of years, and I think he's had maybe 10 to 15 nicknames for you. How did you know when to respond or not? Some of his nicknames that he's had for you.
I don't know. He just has them all, so I just reply, yeah.
We would hear him yelling or saying names, and he was referring to you, but I didn't have any idea who he's talking about.
So talk to us about your experience with just Mustang soccer. Again, I'm assuming you came into the program as a freshman and clearly making an immediate impact. But just kind of talk about your experience being a part of this program, the relationship that you've had with Coach James and the other coaches, and the relationships that you've generated with your teammates on the field.
I'd say that I have gotten really close with James throughout the years, and the relationships on the field I've gotten through playing BCG soccer and high school. Yeah.
Good.
You have some older sisters, right? When you won the championship last year, were you able to, do you have a little bragging rights on them, or how did you, address that with your sister?
Pretend like no one's watching.
No. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Oh, you're fine. No, we're just having a conversation.
Were you able to say, "Hey, look what I got"?
No, I mean, I didn't really. Yeah, I didn't really.
That's all right. That's all right.
What's your plan for next year?
I'm going to UNI. I'm not playing soccer.
Okay, going to UNI. What are you going to study?
Biology.
Biology?
Yeah.
How did you decide on that, or what got you interested in that?
My sisters will do it.
Okay.
So then what's the end game following biology? Because most people don't
Sonography.
go. Okay, I might have to get you to explain that
It's
one to me.
ultrasounds.
Ultrasounds, okay.
Okay,
All
awesome. Well, congratulations. So is that a 4-year program, or is there some additional schooling that you'll have to do post your undergraduate?
It's a 2 or 3 year program.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you choose the Panthers? I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. I'm a Panther through and through.
My mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so mom's a graduate from UNI?
Yeah.
Okay, decided to follow in mom's footsteps there?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I think I know the answer to one of the
Probably,
questions that we're
yeah,
going to
one of our
ask.
lightning round questions.
Yeah. Okay, so do we want to go ahead and jump right into the lightning
let's
round?
do it.
Got some lightning round
tough
questions.
ones.
This is really where it's at. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna hold. Here we go. So, Subway or Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. That's what my dad drinks. So I'm like, I gotta follow lead, right?
All right. Math or science?
Math.
Math. Okay. Snicker or Milky Way?
Snickers.
Okay. Target or Walmart?
Target.
No. Come on now. Tell the truth.
No, Target.
Target.
I mean, for
it is.
groceries, Walmart because it's cheaper.
Okay.
But for
that's
other
fair.
things,
But everything
Target.
else is
Yeah.
Target. Okay.
All right.
I think we know the answer to this question.
Yeah.
Iowa State or UNI?
Iowa.
Oh.
God, I think that just hurt. I think that just hurt me. That hurt my
What?
heart. I'm not mad at you. But please do me a favor. Don't wear Iowa on UNI's campus. I'm just going to say that. Okay, if you had a vacation, would you do California or New York? California? Okay. All right, music. Country or K-pop?
Country.
Country? If we turn on your cell phone right now, what's going to be coming out of there? What music you listen to? What's the number one song that's going to come up? What's your hype song? Maybe that's a better question.
Either country or Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. Okay. Okay. All
Good.
right. Well, thank you.
We learned a little bit more about Cami tonight.
Absolutely.
Last question, and I think we know the answer to this, maybe. But favorite soccer memory that you've had?
Probably winning state. I also, last year we went to Camp Dodge,
Okay.
and that was fun. That was a good team bonding experience.
What'd you do out at Camp Dodge?
We did these courses, so you have to beat the courses with your teammates, and Mila actually fell into the water.
I remember that. It was like 35 degrees outside.
She was so mad about it. It's so funny.
That's all right. Well,
it was fun.
Well, Coach. Anything else that you want to ask?
I don't think so. I think, good victory for the Mustangs tonight. Like we talked earlier, we got 4 games this week, so we wish you guys the best of luck and keep playing hard.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us today, Cami. Cami Smith, our second senior spotlight, joining us. So go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs. Make sure we tune back in tomorrow. We've got another home game versus Grinnell. That game was going to start at 5:30. So if you got nothing else to do out there, make sure you tune back in. Matt and myself will be calling the shots here again. We'll have another senior coming up here. Do we know who's coming up with us?
I think we're going to have Elena Bartok.
Elena Bartok will be coming up. So, again, thank all of the friends and family for hanging out with us. Thank you, Ms. Cami, for coming up and hanging out with us. Thank our tech folks out there for taking care of us, and we'll go